Welcome to the Brightlands home workout video. My name is Tom and I will be your personal trainer for today. I will guide you through a series of exercises that focuses on the entire body. So each week we'll do a different body part. Let's get the show on the road. So therefore we're going to start with a warming up to prime our body for the task ahead. We're going to 3 minutes warming up with 6 different exercises and we'll stop 5 seconds. We're going to start with the walkout. So make sure you have some space in front of you. Walk all the way out and come all the way up. Try to get a stretch on the back of your legs and come up. Up, walk out and then come up. So stretch the back of your legs. Keep on walking. There we go. The next one will be the windmill. So we're going to bend over, touch our feet. Going to rotate from the spine and our heart beat up. Just tap your feet with your hands and try to get a stretch in the back of your legs as well. So keep your knees stretched. The next one will be knee to the chest, fully stretch in the hip and then lunge out, come back up. Other leg, full stretch, come out and back. Full stretch in the hip. There we go. And back. Other leg. Knee to the chest. Fall out. Come back up. There we go. So the next one you'll probably recognize from yoga. So a downward dog position. I'm going to stretch the back of the legs. So you feel this in the calves. And you extend your knees one by one. So try to really point your hips upwards and stretch out those calves. If everything is going well, you're already feeling your blood flowing up a bit. Next one is a up all the way up here and then come all the way up here. So head in the air and now your hips in the air. Head in the air, hips in the air, head in the air, hips in the air. This is also good for the mobility of the shoulders. So next one, you're going to sit on your heels and you're going to really fall into your hips like this and then come all the way up as a cobra and come back, fall into your hips. Really stretch it out. You'll feel it in the shoulders as well. Stretch it out. And there we go. This is also good for the lower back when you stretch out in this position. So now back up. That was the warming up. Let's get ourselves ready. So now that we're ready with the warming up, we're going to do something a bit more challenging. You and I are going to work on your goals, so join me. So today we're going to do a shoulder day again. The first exercise is called alternating front raises. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds with 50 seconds rest in between and we start in 5 seconds. So get yourself some weights in both hands. Don't make them too heavy and pause the video if you don't have any. So we're going to raise them both. Come down with one, come up again, go down with the other one. See? Meaning you keep one in the air as long as the other one is still doing its range of motion. If you have a two heavy weights in your hand, this will be very tough. So we're mostly training the front of the shoulder here. Really use that rest in between. Give it some time. There we go. Both up. Alternate with one arm. The slower you move the weight down, the tougher it will get as well. I'm feeling the burn pretty heavy, and I don't even have that heavy of weights. Let it rest in between. Take in the oxygen, and set number 3. There we go. That is heavy. You can also do this without weights, because the weight of the arms is often enough to train the muscle. So last set, let's go. There, and wow, good job guys. This exercise is called Exo Rotations. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We start in 5 seconds. What we want to do is we want to move our elbows that are aligned with each other, and then rotate out fully. Rotate back in, and then drop the elbows again. So up, rotate out, rotate in, and drop the elbows. Elbows up, rotate out, rotate in, drop the elbows. Hup, 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 hup. You don't have to make the noise. Hup, 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 hup. Yep. So, what we're targeting mostly here is the rotator cuff, increasing stability and shoulder strength in general. Elbows up, up, back down, out, up, back down. This can also be done without weight. You don't necessarily have to. It's already pretty tough. Elbows out, rotate up, rotate in. Elbows out. Woo! So, again, drop the weights. Gonna do the last 2 sets without. Up, rotate out, rotate in, down. Up, rotate out, rotate in, down. Whew. This is a good one. One more set to go with this. Use the rest. And good job, guys. This exercise is called the rolling shrug. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So you probably know just a regular shrug, like this, bringing your shoulders to your... We're going to roll them out to the front and then all the way to the back. So the heavier you go in weights with this one, the better it is. So we bring the shoulders forward upwards and backwards downwards. So in a circular motion. There we go. Front, back, front, back. You see it from this side as well. Oh. Can be pretty heavy, especially after all those other shoulder movements. So this is mainly targeting the trapezius muscle. It's a shoulder that often complains when you have like shoulder, upper back, or even neck pain. By moving and using that muscle a lot, it increases its blood flow within the muscle, meaning it can regulate the toxins that are accumulated over a long day of work. It decreases its and brings in fresh blood, meaning a less tense muscle in the end. Great job, guys. That was it. This exercise is called the leaning shoulder fly. We're going to do 4 sets, 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We stop 5 seconds. You need to wait for this one, so pause the video. So we're going to lean forward and to fly the weight outwards. So we're targeting the back of the shoulder. Try to extend or move the weight as far away from you as possible, like you're really reaching for something. And if you do that, you'll target the back part of the shoulder the best. So we did the right side, now we're going to swap over to the left side. So lean. Let the shoulder hang, fully reach out and extend. And rest. Oh, love this one. So right side again. Lean on your left leg. Let the shoulder hang and bring it out as far as you can. Almost there. Oh. Woo. One more to go. Let the muscle recover as much as it can in between sets. Keep the tension on it. And rest. Good job. This exercise is called the alternating side raises. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So get yourself some weights again. Pause the video if you don't have any. So we're going to bring them up both. Going to keep one in the air as long as the other one is rotating from down to upwards. This is heavy. Use that 50 seconds, let the blood flow to the muscle. Take in the oxygen and go again. Up. Woo! So we're going to try now is put down the weight. And we're going to do this just with the weight of our arms. It's all about keeping as much tension on the muscle as possible. So don't let the arm rest when it's down. You see that without any weight, the burn is real. And rest. Oh. One last set. Let's roll. Good job, guys. So that was a great workout. Surely you must be pretty sweaty right now. So before we get on with your day, we have to cool down a bit first. So let's start with the cooling down. So we're now going to start with the cooling down. We're going to combine some static and dynamic stretches to cool our body down for the day ahead. So we're going to do 6 different exercises, 30 seconds each. We start in 5 seconds. So this one, the first one, you already know. We're going to do a windmill. We're going to come up between each repetition. So we're dynamically stretching the back of our legs. And don't make this too intense. Just lean forward from the hips. Get stretch on the hamstrings and the calves. So after this one, we're going to do a bit more simple. We're going to rotate our hips. So you can really imagine the joint in the socket, the hip socket, making this movement, like we're dancing. So this next one will be for the side obliques. So we're going to stretch out fully, lean to this side, relax, stretch out fully, lean to that side. Make yourself as long as you can. Stretch out that way. Control your breathing. Make sure you get that heart rate a bit down. So now I'm going to do a quad stretch and release the other side. This is also a bit of a stability exercise. That's why we don't stay too long on one leg. Up. So we just did the front of the legs. Going to do the back side now. Lean forward. Up. Lean all the way forward. So don't push your knees to the front, but your hips to the back while leaning forward. And then you feel it on the hamstring. So now we're going to do some dynamic calf stretching. So try to grab the sole of your foot while maintaining stretched knees, so extended knees. Some people can't reach it, so ever so slightly bend the knee. Okay guys, so I hope your heart rate is a bit down. You feel your entire body tingling. Great job. Thanks for today guys, that was a great workout. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please contact our email address down below. Also know that we provide live training sessions as well. So via SmartMove, let's always stay one step ahead.